feel like I have to put a little disclaimer in here. I totally don't have anything against anyone who chooses to wear circle lenses. That's completely okay if that's what you do. I have no qualms with that, but personally, I don't. And it's just my personal choice. So, moving right along, this is how I edit my eyes. Hi guys! So I'm going to show you how I Photoshop my eyes to look like circle lenses instead of actually wearing circle lenses. And if you want the TLDR on that, it's because I am vegan and circle lenses are not. So, let's start off by zooming into the eyes here, get a little closer, and I will show you how I do this. I start by selecting the eye area, and it's okay if you don't get this perfect, honestly. Just feather out the select tool so that it's not super harsh, and put these on a separate layer, and it'll you can clean it up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. And then once you have that, move it to the top. You want your eyes on top of most of your layers. And then I'm using the curves tool to brighten up my eye because it's easier if your eyes are lighter to adjust the colors and stuff. And yeah, okay. And then we're gonna use a hue and adjustment layer, excuse me, to, well, adjust the hues. So, you want to get off your master, go to like the yellows and reds. Well, I mean, depending on your eye color. I have hazel eyes, and for some reason it really picks up on the warm colors in my eyes. So I pick red and yellow, and I fiddle around with this until I get the color of the character's eyes. In this case, Nitsuki's eyes are this like really creepy yellow color. So I just kind of play around with the sliders until I get something I like, and I adjust the different values, and you can saturate some colors more or desaturate some color. You get it. You get it. You know, you can figure this part out. Okay, so once you get a color that you like, you're gonna make a new layer and you're gonna fill it with gray. And then once you do that, you're going to set the layer to what do I have it set to? Overlay? Yeah, that or whatever, or soft light, but I start in overlay. Anyway, so what I'm about to do is basically draw another eye on top of my eye, if that makes sense, using dodge and burn. And if you do this on top of the gray color, it's gonna, well, you'll see. This is how I really achieve those like contact lens look, because before it's just my eye in a different color, but this is how you kind of enhance it. And I start with the dodge tool, and I go right into the middle of the eye, the iris, where there's the most color and where the most light hits the eye, and I brighten it up a little bit because the dodge is adding light. And then after I get that done, I use the burn tool around the rim of the eye, and I actually try to go around the eye a little thicker than the actual eye itself, because that gives the illusion of the circle lenses. You know how they make your eyes look bigger, and so by going around your eye instead of just staying on top of the eye, it gives that illusion. And then I also add shadow right in the pupil of the eye to really push that depth. And then I go back to my dodge tool and I add highlights where they need to be, like back around the iris or that little highlight in the middle of my pupil. I'll go in and brighten that up a little bit. And as you can see here, it's when you flip it to normal, you can see the eye that you're drawing. But staying on overlay, this is how I make the contact lens. And as you've probably noticed, it's pretty unrealistic. It's really bold. So usually, oh dang. So usually if I switch it over to soft, if I switch the layer to soft, it helps, well, soften it. It looks a little bit more natural. And you can also play with the opacity of the layer as well to kind of find what you're most comfortable with as far as how realistic it looks or how fake it looks. And, you know, that's completely up to you. Some characters have way more dramatic eyes than others, so it's a mixture of both finding what you like and what you think is fitting for the character. So, yeah. That's how I edit my eyes to look like I'm wearing circle lenses. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something. See you in the next I don't know how to make outros. Okay, it's getting awkward now. Bye.